Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you can hear me. My wife is sleeping, so I gotta be a little bit quiet. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night. Just wanted to share a little idea with you. Something that comes to my mind. I read this great book called Getting Things Done by David Allen, and phenomenal book. I've read books where, like, I feel like a lot of the good books, they all have the same principles, but this book, Getting Things Done, it really gives you a system to implement those principles. You know, a lot of books are just like the idea. This is really the structure. So definitely recommend it. But there's a psychological phenomena called the Zeigarnik effect, and basically this psychologist, I don't know the whole story, but he was studying waiters and how they could remember orders without writing it down. But as soon as they put the bill in, they would forget. So basically, I think there's been more research that's been done, but once there's like a closed loop, your brain is able to rest. But if there's an open loop, you know, subconsciously your brain is kind of working on it. It remembers those things easier. So, for instance, let's say you have something to do, and you don't really, you just know you have to do it, but you don't think about the next step in your mind. Your brain is going to keep thinking about that, and it's going to come up in your mind a lot more. Whereas if you just jot it down on a piece of paper, this is what I have to do, this is the next step that I have to do, that's going to close that loop for your brain. So I don't know, there's a lot of psychology in getting things done and this Zeigarnik effect, but definitely worth looking into if you're trying to be more productive and stay on top of life. I mean, there's so many good principles in getting things done. My voice keeps cracking, but yeah, lots of good principles in there. I could go on and on about it, but yeah, Excel spreadsheets, those are fantastic. Figuring out what is your completed project and then figuring out the next step. Once you're able to figure out that next step, okay, I have to, for instance, I have to get gas. Okay, the next step is, I don't know, that's a bad example, but I have this assignment to do for school. Okay, what's the first step? Okay, I need to find out what the instructions are. What are the directions? What am I getting graded on? Okay, I need to pick a topic. Okay, I have to research topics. That's my next step. So even just writing down your next step, that's going to be super helpful for your brain. So Getting Things Done, that's a book I highly recommend. Very practical, but yet very deep. That's one of the books that I try to reread and just make sure that I'm always trying to get better. And the last thing I'll leave you guys with, I know I'm going on a little over 3 minutes now, but I came across this idea from Alex Hormozy, and he was talking about making decisions, and he was talking about making more decisions. And I love this idea. You get good at making decisions by making lots of decisions and making bad decisions, because that's how you learn. You realize, wow, that was a bad choice. Obviously, I'm not saying to like do foolish things, or there's like 10-second decisions, 10-minute decisions, 10-hour decisions. So, depending on the importance of that decision, what do I want to eat? That could be a 10-second decision. It doesn't have to be longer than that, unless you're really, really into food. But I feel like I'm babbling at this point. So Alex Hormozy's point was, if it takes someone a week to make a decision, what if you made that decision in one day? You would be essentially 7 times ahead of that person. And the more decisions that you make, assuming these are all positive decisions, you're going to get that much further ahead. So I know it was a little scattered, going on 5 minutes, but if you stayed till the end of the video, thank you. Hope it was helpful. Definitely go check out Getting Things Done. Alex Armosi on social media, he's great just for productivity. And yeah, don't, waste that brain power. One of the big things in getting things done is your brain needs a brain, and you need to put stuff on a list to get it out of your brain. Write down everything you possibly can that you know that you need to do. So hope you guys have a good night, and catch you later. Peace.